Can you hear it? It's the sound of children playing, and they're playing with abandon, as if they don't have a care in the world. It's the sound of strength, of kids who are growing strong physically, mentally, and spiritually. Pretty amazing considering that these African children are orphans who not long ago were calling out for help and hope, and people like you answered. Every school day in the Central African Republic, HnH orphan schools, in cooperation with their partners in North America, are blessing as many as 50 orphans with real help. Food, education, medical help, moral support, and in a word, hope. Come along with us for a tour of your school with Barb Wooler.
Hi Rosella and Connie, this is Barb Wooler, and I'm sitting next to Pastor Benjamin from the Boguila Church, and I thought this would be an ideal time just to ask him to give us a brief report on how things are going at the Boguila schools. This year they've added a second school. So anyway, I'm just going to let him talk and then I'll talk a little bit. Bon, Pastor Benjamin, que nambeni tenetitene.
Oui, bien que nambeni tenetitene.
Yes, I'd love to report on how things are going at our hand-in-hand orphan schools. But first of all, I want to give thanks to God and of course to our church partner in America that is making it possible for us to help so many orphans in our church and community here in Boguila. Our church started our first hand-in-hand school last year and had 50 students. This year we added a second school, so this year we have a total of 100 students. The two teachers are doing a great job with the children. The students are learning so well. We are teaching them to read, and they sing the alphabet song. In fact, they sang the alphabet song at church, and everyone was so happy to see that the children were learning so well, and they applauded loudly. As for food, our children are eating a good meal every day, and they are so happy. Unfortunately, there are many more orphans who'd like to be in the school, but we have to limit it to just 50 children per school. So our prayer is that God will bless our partners in America, and we pray that we will continue to work together in this way to help children.
So now you see and hear the difference you and your sister church in the Central African Republic are making for orphans. This isn't just the sound of kids thriving. It's the sound of God's people, Americans and Africans, working together to make a difference every day for needy kids. A difference for eternity. A difference for life. A difference for the Central African Republic as these kids become doctors, teachers, godly moms, godly dads, mayors of their towns, lawyers, honest merchants, farmers, taxi drivers, masons, seamstresses, pastors, electricians,